Hola, ¿cómo están? Soy Patricia Gomez. Bienvenidos a Adelante, donde nos unimos a Black Nouveau y 4th Street Forum de Milwaukee Public Television y a WUWM 89.7 Milwaukee Public Radio para explorar el hecho de que en Wisconsin se tiene uno de los niveles más altos de encarcelamiento de africanos americanos y latinos. En adelante veremos qué soluciones existen para que aquellos que han pagado sus condenas puedan reincorporarse a la fuerza laboral. También un reportaje de Mexican Fiesta que cumple 40 años y Dress for Success ofrece ropa gratuita para entrevistas de trabajo. Estadísticas indican que el número de prisioneros en las cárceles de Wisconsin es desproporcionadamente mayor para grupos minoritarios, especialmente para hombres africanoamericanos y latinos. Las cifras alarmantes reflejan aspectos discriminatorios y barreras en las diferentes partes del proceso de arresto y juicios en las cortes. En el siguiente reportaje, Johnny Muñoz presenta programas que buscan ayudar a conseguir trabajo a quienes han pagado su condena. El proyecto Return es implementado por una organización sin fines de lucro que ayuda a exconvictos a reintegrarse a la fuerza laboral.
Project Return is a 33-year-old nonprofit organization, exists to help men and women who have experienced incarceration make a positive, permanent return to the community, family, and friends. Our goal is to work with individuals on their employment, housing, alcohol and drug abuse treatment and support, as well as a wide array of other services to help the individual with the reacclimation back into society, to make that be successful so that they do not recede through the prison system, so they stay in the community, stay productive citizens.
My offense was a first-degree reckless homicide as a party to a crime. And the circumstances of the case was there was two or more actually individuals involved. When I was arrested, I was one of the people that was named as a participant. Primarily and basically, I wouldn't give up the shooter. So basically, I got sentenced as a party to a crime for not giving up the shooter.
So it looked like we rolling here. Now, what I want to do is grab your resume so you can type these in.
What an individual coming to Project Return needs to recognize is that we're here to assist them with their reentry. So they need to come to us with a clear set of understanding of what they're wanting help with. Unfortunately, we have a lot of individuals that come to us that say that they need help with everything and that they'll do anything. Well, we need to parse that down a little bit for the individual and help that individual to recognize what they will, what they won't do, what their goals are, what they want to accomplish in their life, what they're already on path to do, what they don't know how to get to and things, so that we know how to address those needs so that we can take them from where they are to where they want to be. We actually started the communication with Monty prior to his release from incarceration. He was writing us letters, interacting with staff at Project Return, getting knowledgeable as to who we were, and we were able to answer a lot of his questions prior to his release, so that when he was released, he already had the paperwork filled out for Project Return. We knew who he was, what his goals were, what he was looking for, so that when he got into our office, we could really hit the ground running with him and help him where he was wanting to go.
While I was in prison, they have different programs where the facilitators gather information about Project Returns and other organizations, and they present it to the prisoners. And basically, you either can use the information or you don't. I took the initiative to use the information, and like I said, 4 years prior to my release, I started corresponding with Project Return, and they in turn responded to me back.
Really what is important with folks who are returning from incarceration is to recognize that, one, you're not in it alone. There are other people that want to help you, that want you to be successful, but also that if you're coming back, that you are paving the road for the guys coming behind you as well. So what you do either reinforces existing stereotypes, which are negative, or breaks those stereotypes and lets people recognize that, you know, you can be successful. And that's what Monty has done for us, for Project Return, as well as for other individuals returning from incarceration, is he's opened the doors and not closed them.
The hardest part about finding a job for me and anyone else is the stigma of being a felon. As a felon, you pretty much relinquish any consideration, real sincere consideration of someone hiring you. So to get over the stigma, you have to first inside, you have to tell yourself that you might get 99 no's, but you're going to get a yes. You cannot give up on yourself. Even if you feel society has given up on you, you cannot give up on yourself. And I've gotten a lot of no's.
With Monty, you know, he had some of those underlying issues that we worked with him through that. There were some anger issues, there were some resentment issues, things that were going on that, you know, he wasn't completely cognizant of when he first walked in. And those types of things he was holding with him, and it affected the way he walked, it affected just the way he held himself in the course of interviews. You know from Monty and talking with him, he is one of the most extroverted people, outgoing people. He's just got a big smile on his face, but he wasn't that way when he first walked into Project Return. He was very nervous about what was going to happen and where he was going to go, and you know how he was going to be successful and how he was going to really coordinate this path of reentry, like so many people are.
I wouldn't have been so angry as a teenager, because that was primarily the problem I had. I had a lot of anger because growing up in Milwaukee in the 70s and 80s, there was a lot of racial upset and imbalance. And I've come across a lot of law enforcement officers at that time who really didn't utilize any tact when expressing their racial bigotry. And because I realized that I was powerless to do anything as a child and as a young teenager, I got angry and I struck out. So a lot of my anger that helped lead to me ultimately catching a case and going to prison was hatred. Hatred for law enforcement officers, hatred for whites, and pretty much for the system. I've learned since then. Nevertheless, that's what I would change. I tell them the first lesson to teach yourself is stop lying to yourself. The worst thing a man can do is lie to himself. What I mean by that is you don't have to like certain aspects of reality. Accept it for what it is. And what you can change, try to change. Ask people to help you change. What you cannot, do not let it bother you. Keep going. The second thing that I tell people is, another important lesson is, learn to believe in yourself and don't expect somebody else to do it. Because if you don't believe in you, how can you convince somebody else to believe in you? You don't believe in yourself. I got released in June 17, 2008. I've never been revocated. I've never had a dirty UA. I've never had someone call in on me. I've been pretty much actively working and going to school since that time. I am currently working for Napa in New Berlin, and I just acquired another job at FedEx. And I still go to school.
It all starts with the individual. What are you wanting to accomplish? Set your sights high. You can be successful, though you've had a blemish on your record, though you've had maybe some recidivism back through the prison system. It's never too late to get your life back on track. It's never too late to be that role model, to be the person that bucks the trend of reincarceration. You can be successful. You can attain great things in the world.
Uno de los festivales latinos más grandes en el Medio Oeste es sin duda Mexican Fiesta, que este año celebró sus 40 años ininterrumpidos, difundiendo cultura, y cultura no solo de México, pero de toda Latinoamérica. En este reportaje veamos cómo el festival promueve y apoya la educación de los jóvenes.
Mexicana año con año venga a traer la familia junta para que lo disfrute. Fiesta siempre trae novedades, tenemos entretenimiento nacional, internacional, tenemos grupos que vienen. El principal objetivo de Fiesta es la recaudación de fondos para becas escolares, para enviar a jóvenes, apoyar a jóvenes que vayan a colegio y terminen una educación superior.
Yo escuché de la beca con familia y amigos que se les dio la beca, y fui a las oficinas de la Fiesta Mexicana y ahí me explicaron los requerimientos, que necesitas ser 25% latino y que necesitas tener buenas calificaciones y ayudar a tu comunidad.
Mi nombre es Vanessa Vázquez y soy la embajadora de Fiesta Mexicana de este año. Mi trabajo va a ser representar a la Fundación de Becas en el estado de Wisconsin. Les quiero dar las gracias por estar aquí, pero con su apoyo podemos seguir dando más becas universitarias. Hasta el día de hoy la Fundación ha dado más de $1 millón en becas universitarias.
Yo lo que hago, soy una de las que está en la oficina durante el festival y también antes del festival, como unos meses antes. Les estoy ayudando con todo el proceso para alistarnos para el festival Mexican Fiesta. Y aquí ahorita estoy en las oficinas y estoy lidiando con los vendedores y con gente que necesita ayuda. Y estoy en todas partes ahorita.
Los voluntarios es la base, es la vitalidad de la Fundación y de Mexican Fiesta. Sin ellos creo que no existiríamos. Contamos con más de 1000 voluntarios. Es un número que gracias al apoyo de la comunidad, pues siempre hemos tenido ese respaldo. Es la única manera que podemos realizar lo que ves, desde seguridad hasta la gente que opera los escenarios.
Lo que me gusta más es que conocemos a muchas gentes, muchas personas. Yo trabajo con los que transportan las personas del aeropuerto a la fiesta, a los artistas, los recogemos en el aeropuerto, los traemos a la fiesta, los llevamos al hotel, conocemos a los artistas y nos pasamos mucho fan también con ellos. Es mucho trabajo, yo sé, para las personas que son voluntarios, pero lo hacen para la comunidad y por nuestro futuro, nuestros hijos hispanos, para que se eduquen.
Pásale, señora, come here, ma'am.
Consejo para los voluntarios jóvenes, yo diría que lo sigan haciendo y que sigan trabajando con estas organizaciones que ayudan a la comunidad, porque se ayuda en los futuros, los trabajos, las escuelas, en todo se fijan y se ve muy bien en las aplicaciones.
Es importante que la gente entienda que lo que hacemos es un esfuerzo de voluntarios para la comunidad. Queremos que vengan, disfruten, tenemos un entretenimiento de muy buena calidad, esperando que lo disfruten.
Comuníquense con la fiesta, la oficina de la fiesta. Siempre hay trabajo para todos y sí se pasa buen tiempo. De todos modos, trabajamos duro, pero nos pasamos buen tiempo. Conocemos a muchas gentes.
Las historias exitosas son ejemplo de que trabajando juntos como comunidad podemos crear realmente un ambiente, una sociedad mejor, donde los latinos seamos de una manera, estemos mejor representados y podamos hacer la diferencia, siempre a favor, al beneficio de las nuevas generaciones.
Mexican Fiesta también es el puente entre la tradición y las nuevas generaciones. Tal es el caso del restaurante Tres Hermanos, que por más de 20 años ha trabajado en esta fiesta, trayendo la tradicional gastronomía mexicana. Ahora, después de estos años, la nueva generación está comenzando a tomar la dirección de este restaurante.
Venía con mamá, con papá como a los 9 años y me iba y le ayudaba. Luego de ahí me puso ahí en la cocina, en cargo con él. Ahorita estoy yendo a Hampton High School y pues estoy echando ganas para ir a una escuela, para ir a estudiar de cocina.
De chiquito diario iba al restaurante con papá, le ayudaba, me gustaba estar en la cocina, ayudarle en el bar o lo que sea. Desde chiquito era mi sueño estar en el restaurante y ayudar y ser el próximo jefe y agarrar la nueva generación de mi papá. Apenas en este año me gradué de Ronald Reagan. Bueno, quiero estudiar 2 negocios, negocio o business or management. Mi tercer hermano tiene 8 años ahorita, está con su mamá, pero somos 3 hermanos y maybe en el futuro se puede hacer el 3 hermanos otra vez, 3 hermanos por muchas generaciones que vienen.
Son estos jóvenes que se van a quedar con esta herencia, la herencia de la tradición latina.
Otra de las ventajas que ofrece esta fiesta es el intercambio cultural y comercial entre los diferentes estados de la República Mexicana, trayendo a la fiesta diferentes negocios y artesanos y que vienen a exponer sus productos en el pabellón cultural.
Siempre trabajamos con gobierno de México, que tenemos el apoyo de diferentes estados de la República, donde se da la oportunidad a estos artesanos que vengan a exponer, porque la necesidad de mantener la identidad de mexicanos es básica.
Año con año se maneja una temática referente a lo que se pretenda desarrollar dentro de lo que es el área cultural. Para este 2013 pues se le dio el tema a la Catrina, énfasis sobre la representación de la figura caricaturesca de lo que en su momento ha sido la Catrina y muy conocida a nivel mundial. Otra de nuestras tradiciones dentro de nuestra cultura como mexicanos, lo que es el pan de fiesta únicamente es una pieza tradicional que nada más en las fiestas de México lo vamos a encontrar. Y afortunadamente ahora aquí en Mexican Fiesta lo estamos exponiendo.
Yo sentí que mi vida se perdía en un abismo profundo y negro como mi suerte.
Lamentablemente este año nuestra fiesta está triste, pero a la misma vez sabemos que desde donde él esté, nos está viendo el señor Roberto Castillo, fue uno de los fundadores, asimismo entregó, yo creo que si no la mitad de su vida, fue mucho más que eso, dedicándose a nuestra organización día con día. Estaba en nuestra oficina 3 horas, 4 horas, todos los días. Realmente fue una persona ejemplar, una persona que creyó en nuestro objetivo, una persona que apoyó nuestro fin común y bueno, lo vamos a recordar muchísimo, lo vamos a extrañar. Afortunadamente su legado está presente. Así como Fiesta Mexicana es una familia, contamos con el apoyo de su hija, de sus hijos, de los nietos, del esposo de la hija. Creo que si él dejó de estar el día de hoy, su legado está con nosotros. Y siguen apoyando, incluso están otorgando una beca a través de la fundación a nombre del señor Roberto Castillo.
Invítame a pecar, quiero pecar contigo.
3 días de fiesta donde se expone la gastronomía, la música, el folclore y la cultura para promover, expandir y entender mejor la cultura mexicana y latinoamericana con un objetivo principal: dar mayor oportunidades a las nuevas generaciones a una educación mejor. Hasta la próxima Mexican Fiesta, cuando las puertas de los campos de Summerfest se abran para anunciar otro año más de esta fiesta.
1 de cada 12 trabajadores americanos está desempleado. ¿De qué manera la forma en que una persona se viste para la entrevista de trabajo puede influir en obtener un puesto? ¿Y qué puede significar el hecho de no tener dinero para escoger el traje apropiado? Dress for Success, o vestirse para tener éxito, ofrece servicios a las comunidades de Racine y Milwaukee, proveyendo ropa sin costo y entrenamiento para entrevistas de trabajo. Sitora Takanaev nos presenta este reportaje.
famous line related to this program is, it's about so much more than clothing. You know, women don't just come here necessarily needing a suit or needing a blazer. And many of the women we see have had situations in their lives that have left them vulnerable to self-confidence issues. And so part of our job is to say to the woman, we're going to give you the tools that you need to feel great about yourself.
Hello, Andrea.
Hi.
I'm Christine. I'm the coordinator for Dress for Success Racine.
Dress for Success is a non-profit, not-for-profit organization. We currently have about 128 affiliates in 13 different countries, so we're a worldwide organization.
And then the matching?
The YWCA operated as the YWCA Greater Milwaukee in Milwaukee since the late 1800s. And there was also at the same time the YWCA Racine operating here in Racine. We had the opportunity then to, as the YWCA Greater Milwaukee, expand our service territory to Racine and change our name to the YWCA Southeast Wisconsin. Well, at the YWCA Southeast Wisconsin, you know, we do a lot of different types of programming, really centered around racial justice, around economic empowerment, and tied into that, of course, is workforce development. One of the programs that we inherited in our transition here to Racine was the Dress for Success program, which has actually been operational here for, I believe, 11 years. What we're really trying to accomplish is giving access to opportunity to people from a wide variety of backgrounds.
Okay, come on out and look at yourself in the mirror.
We happen to have the one and only Wisconsin affiliate here in Racine, Wisconsin. And what we do is provide professional attire for job-ready women for them to go on their interviews or job fairs. Or if they become employed, they can come back for up to a week's worth of suiting, mix and match to go with their original outfit, so that before they get that first paycheck, they'll have some outfits to wear to work.
Wow.
The clothing is totally free. What happens is they call, hopefully from a referring agency, because we like to know that they're job ready. However, if it is simply word of mouth, we take it from that too. If somebody refers a friend, they just need to be disadvantaged, job ready, and willing to accept the clothing that we provide for them.
Thank you for calling Dress for Success.
I'm a single parent, so I was working at a place I wasn't quite comfortable with, and I went through a program through the Workforce Center.
A friend in Workforce Development.
I asked them about a Dress for Success that a friend told me about for a suit, so that I can go to interviews because I didn't have any dress clothes.
Basically, they give us a call because everything's by appointment only. We are run totally mainly by volunteers. So it's important that we have the staff on hand. And then we ask some basic questions during that phone conversation. We find out their date of birth. We find out their height, their shoe size, jacket, blouse size, pant size. And that's so that we can pull some outfits together before they come into our boutique. And what we do is also ask them what kind of preferences they might have. Do they like ruffles? Do they hate them? Do they want prints or, you know, want florals? What colors that they prefer? And sometimes they don't know, and I'll say, well, what's one of your favorite outfits in your closet? And they go, oh yeah, okay, I really like pinks and purples, or I like greens and browns. So that way we can pull outfits together. It helps it to go a little more quickly and a lot more smoothly, and they get the things right away that they prefer.
Check yourself out in the mirror. Pull it down. Lee Sophia partners with Dress for Success and helps them by providing $3 million worth of fashion jewelry each year to the organization to help pair with suits to go on interviews with. A necklace or an extra bracelet or two kind of tops off the whole ensemble. It makes me feel more confident if I'm going out even in a t-shirt to the grocery store. I just feel a little extra pop of attitude when I have a statement necklace or a fun couple of bracelets on. It makes me feel more confident, absolutely.
I was kind of nervous because I wasn't really used to wearing dress attire. I was more of a jeans and a t-shirt. So they actually put me in these clothes and I liked it.
Okay, let me look for a black one. Okay.
Okay.
And twirl in that mirror, check out the jewelry.
This is an experience that most of us have had. You know, you go to the salon, you know, maybe your hair's gone a couple weeks, you know, longer or months longer than you would have liked, you know, and you come out of that salon, you catch that reflection of yourself in the glass and you say, I look good.
I feel great.
It changed my self-esteem. It changed my persona. It changed how I feel. in my clothes.
Women come in who, kind of shoulders slumped, maybe head down, not wanting to make eye contact. And then when we get them in a suit that looks good on them and that looks professional, they come out, eyes alight, head up, just looking so much more confident and feeling more.
And that again, because of this.
They don't quite know what to expect, They know they're going to a program that's going to help them with professional clothing. But I think a lot of times they're surprised by that personal attention that they receive here, by that personal shopper investing in them, asking them questions about themselves, about the kind of work they're looking for. Along the way, while we're talking clothes, we're also kind of throwing in, mock interview questions and talking about the interview. All the while this is happening, you really see, and it's a very palpable change that you can see in the women we serve. They start to feel more and more confident. That is what this program really is about, is building confidence and saying to the woman, you've got everything you need, now go out and make it happen.
You are. Your confidence level just is so much higher than when you came in, so we're very happy about that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
A lot of Latino women need that, because they go through so much too, in regards to every woman or man. They go through a lot of things, and sometimes you need that little uplift. And they give it here. They give me some, so it's a good thing.
Para más información, puede visitar www.dressforsuccess.org o hacer una cita al teléfono 262-898-5530. Dress for Success también acepta voluntarios para ayudar a las participantes a escoger prendas adecuadas. Y al final de un programa más de Adelante, por favor déjenos saber sus comentarios en nuestro teléfono 297-7544 o escríbanos a nuestra dirección de correo electrónico en adelante@matc.edu. Y visítenos en nuestro sitio del internet en mptv.org y en Facebook. Sintonícenos en Milwaukee Public Television, canales 10.1 y 36.2 todos los martes a las 6:30 de la tarde y en canal 36.1 los miércoles a las 12:30 de la medianoche y los domingos a las 6 de la tarde. Y en MPTV WUWM 10.3 los viernes a las 6 y 6:30 de la tarde y los domingos a las 8 de la mañana. Soy Patricia Gomez, gracias por acompañarnos.